Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Guru Om, Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Aim Saraswatyai Swaha, Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha, Dum Durgaye Namaha, Om Aim Hrim Klim, Chamundaye Vichhe Namaha, Ram Ramaya Namaha, ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಹರೇ ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಶಿವಾಯ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ ಗುರವೇ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಮೂರ್ತಯೇ ನಿಷ್ಪ್ರಪಂಚಾಯ ಶಾಂತಾಯ ನಿರಾಲಂಬಾಯ ತೇಜಸೆ ಸರ್ವಮಂಗಲಮಾಂಗಲ್ಯೇ ಶಿವೆ ಸರ್ವಾರ್ಥಸಾಧಿಕೆ ಶರಣ್ಯೇ ತ್ರಯಂಬಕೆ ಗೌರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣಿ ನಮೋಸ್ತುತೆ. ಓಂ ಭೂ ಓಂ ಭುವಃ ಓಂ ಸ್ವಃ ಓಂ ಮಹ ಓಂ ಜನಃ ಓಂ ತಪಃ ಓಂ ಸತ್ಯಂ ಓಂ ತತ್ಸವಿತುರ್ವರೆಣ್ಯಂ ಭರ್ಗೋ ದೇವಸ್ಯ ಧೀಮಹಿ ಧಿಯೋ ಯೋ ನಃ ಪ್ರಚೋದಯಾತ್. ಓಂ ಆಪೋ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ರಸೋಮೃತಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಭೂರ್ಭುವಃ ಸ್ವರೋ. ಓಂ ತ್ರಯಂಬಕಂ ಯಜಾಮಹೇ ಸುಗಂಧಿಂ ಪುಷ್ಟಿವರ್ಧನಂ ಉರ್ವಾರುಕಮಿವ ಬಂಧನಾನ್ ಮೃತ್ಯೋರ್ಮುಕ್ಷೀಯಮಾಮೃತಾತ್. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮಃ ಶಿವಾಯ. ಓಂ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಜ್ಞಾನಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಇಚ್ಛಾಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಮಂತ್ರಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಗುರುಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಹರಿಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ರುದ್ರಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ಟ್ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಅಲ್ಲಾ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ ಜಹೋವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಓಂ Buddha Shakti Om. Shakti Om, 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 Shakti Om. Shanti. 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 बोल सियावर रामचंद्र की, राधेवर कृष्ण चंद्र की, उमापति महादेव की, all the world religions की, all the world prophets की, Oakland devotees की, Sanatana Vishwa Dharma की. God bless you. Open your eyes. Thank you for coming. I know why you have come in large numbers this evening and not last evening, because the subject is very interesting. That subject, that for which you have been waiting, to get rid of muck and Maya. Muck and Mire is the original American slang. We have included that Mire as Maya. How to go beyond muck and Maya. First question which all of us have is, what is Maya? I saw in Los Angeles a big restaurant, Maya restaurant. And here in San Francisco you have Good Karma Cafe. So all over these ancient Vedantic terms are all coming now. Maya in simple means delusion. Maya means illusion. Maya means something looks like that which is going to bring us happiness, and we accept it, embrace it, try to become one with it, and in the final analysis we find that which was looking like happiness was no more happiness. Instead, it is a very powerful, invisible rope which has bound the soul. That is what is meant by Maya. Something looks in the whole world, something looks very dear and near, something that which will give me promising happiness. And then when I move towards that happiness moves further and bondage comes nearer. Everything. It could be job, it could be money, it could be husband, it could be father or parents or children or wife. It could be wealth, it could be beauty, it could be youth, it could be human life, it could be sun, the moon, the stars, it could be all endless universes, all creation is Maya. Looks like real, but in fact constant changing, constantly changing, and therefore is not eternal. It looks like, but it's constantly changing. It is something like you stand on the bank of a river and you see the water flowing. And therefore you go down and drink the water, under the impression you are drinking the very water which you saw on the bank of the river. Even though the flowing water gave you the same satisfaction, but the very waters which you saw have already flown in before you could step down. And other waters have come. It is a flow, constantly changing. And that flow looks like a steady river, but it is not steady. Constantly it is changing. That is looking like always steady, but constantly changing. Looks like real, but not really. Neither it is unreal either. It is not. It looks like real, it is not real. What you call fantasy world. Or to be frank, which could be known to everyone, is Disneyland. This world is a Disneyland. It is extended now in Orlando and other places also, into bigger, into Disney World. So Disney cannot get that idea unless the man upstairs, the higher Disney, has entered into his mind. So this whole world is mirage. That is what is Maya means. Mirage. In India we pronounce mirage because our Leela will be wondering what is mirage Guruji is talking about. Because she understands in English pronunciation is mirage. Mirage. But it is Maya. Muck and Maya. It is Maya. Muck and Maya means there where you get stuck. There where you get stuck with attachment, that is Maya. Attachment is Maya. Wife is not Maya, but our attachment to the wife is Maya. Husband is not Maya, but my attachment to my husband is Maya. Mom is not Maya, but my attachment to Mami is Maya. Same thing, children are not Maya, but my attachment to them is Maya. Money is not Maya, but my attachment to money is Maya. If the attachment is not there, then husband is God, wife is God, children are God, money is God, everything is God. It is with this mental, emotional attachment, everything gets so crowded inside. The moment this attachment comes, then you do not know where to keep, how to keep those things which you have loved. That is called Maya, with a constant anxiety. The same fellow you have been seeing over the years without attachment, then you never bothered about him. Now with attachment, if he moves this way, you are afraid. If he moves this way, you are afraid. If he looks at you, then you are happy. If not, you are worried. Like this constantly there will be an anxiety once that hang up, that attachment comes to anything. What to do with this attachment then? Give it to God. Then what happens? Then comes bhakti. Complete attachment to God, the imperishable, has the power to destroy all other Maya, all other attachments. Therefore, in the final analysis, the only attachment which destroys all other attachment is the attachment to the permanent. Why? Because you want to be happy and peaceful. Attachment to the changing things will bring you, like a shadowy kiss will bring you shadowy bliss. But it is not the real thing. The real thing is the truth, not the coke. The real thing in itself is the truth. And that which never perishes. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. Come forward. That which never perishes at any time. That which is infinite. In that alone we have permanent happiness. It is logical, psychological, and philosophical, and mystical, and scientific truth that finite or limited things would bring you only limited happiness. Unlimited and infinite alone can bring you limitless, infinite joy. But we always expect in the world to get unlimited joy from the limited, which is illogical, impossible. Infinite alone can bring you infinite joy. Finite cannot bring you infinite joy. Then why are we sent here? We are sent here to learn the lesson, to get out of this muck and mire, this Maya, and to know the Lord of Maya. This is a training school. World is like a training school. All of us, bound by time, space and causation, are all inside Maya. If I speak on truth, then some part of me should be inside the time, space and causation. Therefore I have to speak to you inside Maya. And if you want to understand, then also you are trying to understand it through the mind, and therefore mind is Maya. Mind is Maya. If the mind is still, be still and know that I am God. Mind is Maya. Because of the mind, the desire. Desire is Maya. Because of desire, habit. Habit is Maya. Due to habit, the character. Character is Maya. Therefore, this goes on. When you die, you again carry the habit, and it comes back again as the latency. And that which is latent in you manifests. Therefore, you do the same thing, whatever you have been doing in past life, continued. It is a television series. That series we call Doctrine of Rebirth, reincarnations. Unless I have taught you and you have heard me, we will not come back again somewhere in some contact somewhere. Not possible. There should be that link, then alone you come. Even in selecting the subjects and the time which you can get for coming also is a written program in spirituality. If God wanted to shower a grace upon you to get an energy to go little higher than the muck and mire, and to observe from a higher, be a witness, then definitely it is a decided program by God. It is a written program. And that is why I saw around the world, all cannot come to all the lectures. Or sometimes they may be in lecture, but their mind may not grasp what is said. All these things take time. Sometime after 20 years, when I was going to San Francisco to give a talk, one of my friends said, "Oh, Guruji, that which you said 20 years ago makes sense to me right now." And sometimes they would say, "Oh, you have improved a lot." I saw 20 years ago, I said the same story. And the fellow said, "You have improved a lot." Who has improved? At that time, he couldn't grasp it. Now he is able to grasp. These things are like that. It requires a grace. So Maya, therefore, is something looks as real, but it is not. It is like the deer seeing the water running in a desert. That's a very famous illustration to explain the Maya. Deer endeared by the water running in a desert. 3 miles it has run in the desert and it feels water is right here. and again it runs. Again 3 miles it runs, water is right here. I should not go back now. Having come all the way, one step further, I will have water, and again it runs 3 miles. Never getting water. And all the time, suffering and enchanted. This is the nature of this planet Earth. This is the nature of things here. It is done that way, because if this is permanent, who want to think about God or go there? It's a training school. We desired something which we could not enjoy in past life, so we came back again. At the time of death we desired to come back, and therefore we have come back here. And we go on accumulating. As you heard yesterday, the story of Lady Atlanta, who couldn't win the race because she was enchanted by the gold bars on both sides. While picking it up, the other fellow won the race. That is why many a time we cannot make it in one life. So we go through so many lives, so many bodies, so many countries. Another example, scientific example. Suppose this is water, and I demonstrate. Now what happened? My thirst is momentarily slaked, quenched, and I am satisfied, maybe for a few more minutes. Now, if I ask you in the scientific world, if I ask Jason, if I ask that little girl there, Pushpa, what is water? They have learned that in school, and therefore they will tell me, oh, water is just hydrogen plus oxygen is equal to water. Now what is scientifically, what is the property of oxygen? Scientifically, what is the nature of hydrogen? Both are combustible individually. Now collectively, how can it bring a property which it never had as oxygen or as hydrogen? This is completely a different property. It is not combustible. It is so cool, satisfying, of a completely different dimension. This we see every day, and we drink this every day. See, is it not Maya? It's a magic. Therefore, Maya means God's magic. God is a great magician. He's a great juggler, master juggler. This is a great puppet show. We run, we dance, we do this, we do that, only as per the thread which he is pulling. Exactly. This is a puppet show. Therefore, none of us know at what time the show stops. It goes on throbbing. Any moment it may stop. But it never stops there. It again goes round and brings us round. This round of rebirth, samsara, that is what is known as Maya. Maya means illusion, Maya means delusion, Maya is Disneyland, Maya is Disney World, Maya is the great magic. Maya is something looks like real but not, and Maya is a great miracle also. Just keep diamond on one side and charcoal on the other. That charcoal is so light, and if you just scratch it like this, it's going to break. or it makes a black line. If you touch it, it becomes a black color right there. And you have kept diamond on the other side. The whole scientific world teaches you the property inside the charcoal and property inside the diamond are one and the same. But what is the function? Diamond can cut even an iron. And poor charcoal, you press it and gone. Properties inside are the same. One has no value or little value, other is invaluable. Diamond is nothing but charcoal. What a miracle. It's Maya. Sun looks like rising, sun looks like setting. Both in philosophy and in science, all of us know sun neither rises nor sets. But we close our office and come to the satsanga thinking that sun is set. And we sleep soundly thinking it is dark night. And sunrise is there and we feel sunrise, and therefore we get up and begin our journey once again, half of our lifetime on the road. Road measures our lifespan. Oh, what a Maya. What a Maya. So you know, Maya, all this is Maya. Mind is Maya, desire is Maya. Ego is the foundation of Maya. Completely topsy-turvy. And see how our mind works. You know that God is real. I know that God is real. Whole world have heard about it that God is real. But all of us are constantly trying and running and chasing for the unreal. We think by having this, having that, I will be happy. Unreal is so real to us, and reality is so unreal. You see the definition of Maya? To treat the unreal as real and reality as unreal. That is the definition of Maya. The emotional feeling of I and mine is Maya. That beautiful sister brought me a flower. Until she gave it that to me, until she gave the flower to me, I had no attachment for that flower. Once she gave it, Guruji, this is for you. That's the feeling. She never said that, but gave. And then immediately I developed an attachment for that flower. Now I don't want Dhyana Devi to look at it because it's my flower. I am hiding it there so that Nani should not take it away with him. I don't want Dr. Trivikrama to sniff it. No, because it's my flower. I don't want Shankara or Jagga to videotape it because that belongs to me. See, like this, an example. Everything, that feeling of I and mine when it was not there, it was so beautiful. Example, you go to the beach and you look at the sky, you look at the ocean. Would you like to bring that whole ocean back to home? Not only you will die, you will make the whole Oakland die. You will make everyone die. Instead, you take a picture of it and bring back to home. You can feel, I have brought the ocean. Neither ocean minds it, or God, or yourself. But you have enjoyed the ocean so much because you felt that it is as much mine as it is anyone else. It is of everybody. And you need not maintain it, take care of it. the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars. Therefore you enjoyed it. Suppose you have one side of the ocean belonging to you, from there begins the trouble. A man who had no happiness with wife or husband or children or grandchildren, home or whatever, finally went to sat in a park, oh, the birds singing, flowers blossoming. He enjoyed 5 minutes profound peace. Then he thought peace is neither in wife nor in husband, nor in home, nor in property, nor in wealth, nor in bank account. It is in the park. Thinking thus, he went and spent again 100,000 rupees for that, and purchased the park and registered it in his name. The moment he registered, he lost the peace, because he felt the park belongs to me. Would any spaced out people go there and pluck out the flowers? Would somebody go and take away a mango from my park, from my garden? Would the sheep and the goats come and take away? Oh, it requires no fencing. It requires the wall. Now it became a money pit. And constantly you fix this, you have to fix that, and there is no that 5 minutes peace which he had before. He had that feeling it belongs to me. Therefore, this emotional attachment is Maya. All of us are attached to one or the other. Those whose minds are attached to God, they are able to go high every day, little bit, take over, to see where they stand, in which chakra. They are able to fly a little higher to see, observe their egotistic personality, the crawling ego in the muck and mire. Then they are able to see as a witness what we are doing, what we are expected to do, and why we are here on earth. And that is how you get an opportunity through the satsanga, through the mantra, through the inhalation and exhalation of the word of God. You slowly have understanding, and thereafterwards experience, and with the experience of the world and the experience of going high as a witness, you are able to go across this Maya. So many times you have heard about the elementary school old story of a buffalo wallowing in the muck and mire, and the owner coming with a big rod or stick in his hand and hitting. And the buffalo exclaimed, "Wow, look at the noise. Somebody, definitely, I heard, hitting someone, somewhere." And it went on chewing and cutting. When the owner saw this, he hit on the same spot of the skin on the back. Another bigger blow. "Wow," exclaimed the buffalo. "I thought somebody was hit by someone somewhere, but now I found it was not somewhere, but somewhere very near here." And the boss was so mad. Third time he hit so powerfully. And then it never exclaimed again. It just said, "Oh, it is me," and got up. Thus, with the three layer of the skin called the causal body, the astral body, and the physical, this ego, like a buffalo, wallowing in, pasturing in the mire and quagmire of Maya, requires lot of blows after blows of karma. Hey, you are the reality. Get up, awaken, arise. Upanishads declare and gives one Vedantic blow. Then we thought, oh, this blow is for some Indian yogi. away from America. One who has no bank account, one has nothing to do, one has no job whatsoever. It only is taught for them, not for me. The knocks and the sickness and the disappointments in life, when such a powerful blow comes again, we feel, oh, it is only for those in the East Coast. I am so safe here. Such a feeling. When the third blow comes, when our earth quakes, and when things go rotten, and everything is slipping between the fingers, even though we held it tightly, then all of a sudden we become philosophers and say, oh, this is Maya. This is applicable to me. Thus many a time the trials and the different trials and travails and tribulations, these are all God sent to make us to awake from this long, long slumber of millions of birth and death cycle, to awaken to the truth. And when we are awakened to the truth, it is like flying very high when you cannot see the downtown and uptown of San Francisco. In that 35,000 or 40,000 feet, all the ground looks even. Like that, the even-mindedness, equality of vision comes through a poise called equipoise. That is a state of consciousness after entering into samadhi, after seeing the truth or the great self face to face. When you come out of that samadhi, you are in equipoise to treat the pairs of opposites alike. Bhagavad Gita in the 7th chapter brings all this teaching in one great stanza. So whatever I explained to you in English is said in Sanskrit in that one stanza, along with the message to how to get rid and what is the way to reach the reality. Daivi hesha gudamai gunamai mama maya duratyaya mameva ye prapadyante maya te tam taranti te. The great God spoke to Arjuna, his disciple. There is another poise of looking at this Maya, another approach in knowing about this Maya. Mahavishnu, Krishna said, this is Daivi. This Maya, which is terrifying and looks like terrible, is really my divine energy. See, this relieves our freezing fear. It gives you an expansion to know the other side of Maya. This Maya that is terrible, terrifying, a terror, is really a very beloved mother of yours. She is the divine energy. Daivi Hesha Gunamai. Her name is Mahamaya, as the great mother. She is Lakshmi. She is Saraswati. She is Durga. She is Kali, the terrible, who is Durga, the amiable. To those who have surrendered to God, she is benevolent, munificent, compassionate mother. Those who have forgotten the truth and have taken the wrong path, for them she is a terror. She is Kali, the terrible. The lion is a terror to a lamb or a cow, but not a terror to the young one. To the cub, lion is not a terror, but a mother. Lioness, a mother. To quote Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, Maya is terror like the teeth of a cat, which is a terror to the rat. But the very teeth of the cat is a complete protection to the kitten. It is by the same teeth with which it crushes a mouse, it is the same teeth with which it is holding the young one, the kitten. And it jumps up all the way upstairs and keeps it in Rajeshwari's room. Rajeshwari's room has no place, it is filled with everything, and somewhere in between she is going to put that kitten right there. And whenever the kitten needs anything, all it has to do is to chant a mantra. All kittens all over the world have a universal mantra, be they Japanese cats or Indian cats or American Indian cats or American cats. All of them have one universal mantra, meow, 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 meow. And then immediately the mother cat comes to the kitten, provides what it wants, and again picks up by the same teeth and places it elsewhere. Like that, this Maya is a divine mother, the very terror-creating, terrifying teeth of her, which crushes the demons out of existence. It is the same teeth with which complete protection is given to the young one. Such is the beauty of Maya. This is the devotional approach. In the devotional approach, Maya becomes mother. She becomes Durga. When there is no devotion, then everything is divided, disintegrated, and creates terror and fear. And that which creates terror and fear, and which looks like that which gives the happiness but is not giving happiness, real happiness, but only momentary happiness with mountainous troubles. That is Maya. So the same thing which you heard in Sanskrit, you will hear in Kannada language in the form of song. And song is like a lift. You can go high, 108 feet, on that lift just by pressing a button. So I am going to press the button now. And that is the music. Modalu torutide madhura vishay. Call your wife near. Modalu torutide madhura vishaya. Jointly sitting, you will jointly enjoy. Modalu torutide madhura vishaya sukha koneyani dukha aneka. Koneyani dukha aneka. Koneyani dukha aneka. Koneyani dukha aneka nodo. Koneyali dukha aneka nodo. Koneyali dukha aneka nodo. Koneyali dukha aneka nodo. Bhajane mado nirantara Hari bhajane mado nirantara Hari bhajane Hari bhajane Hari bhajane Hari Hari bhajane 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 mado nirantara Hari bhajane mado nirantara. ವೇದಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳ ಓದಿದರೇನೋ ವೇದಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳ that. Hari bhajane, simple. Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, bhajane bhajane, bhajane bhajane, bhajane maan nirantara, Hari bhajane maan nirantara, bhajane maan nirantara. बहु संसार विमोचक आ आ आ आ संसार विमोचक वेद शास्त्र सारवो बहु संसार विमोचक संसार विमोचक संसार विमोचक सेरो श्री हय वदना सेरो श्री हय वदना सेरो श्री हय वदना स्मरणे भजने स्मरणे भजने भजने स्मरणे भजने माधव Hari bhajane, sing that. Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, Hari Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, Hari bhajane, 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 maadu. विठ्ठल पांडुरंग पंढरीनाथ पांडुरंग हरि जय जय हरि जय जय हरि जय जय पांडुरंग हरि जय जय हरि जय जय हरि जय जय पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय. This is the way, one of the most profound ways of getting above or getting rid of muck and maya. And that is the humble, profound, devotional, joyful surrender. Mameva ye prapadyante. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna teaches, I myself, the creator of Maya, will take all the souls who have joyfully surrendered unto me. I myself will take them across the ocean of Maya. That is a profound statement in the 7th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Mameva ye prapadyante. Because intellectually, rationally, scientifically, logically, psychologically, by any amount of intellectual knowledge itself is incapable of conquering Maya. But intellectual knowledge will give you definitely a key, and the key is you feel intellectually I cannot go across Maya. That is the knowledge you are going to get. Then what happens? You surrender to the heart. When you surrender to the heart means the love. And that love could never come to you unless you have the knowledge. Therefore God gave you the intellect or the mind. With that knowledge you know the highest knowledge is the total surrender of good, bad, everything unto the feet of the Lord. Just like mother has surrendered her baby to the Lord when the baby is sick and a healing comes. The child has surrendered to the mother, and then the mother runs and picks up the baby and holds and protects, consoles, removes the fear. Same thing happens when we are fraught with danger and fear. This universal mother, God the Father, becomes mother there. His energy, one who is the creative energy, joyful energy, Ananda, in such form she comes and helps the whole humanity. There was a great saint called Basaveshwara. So he says, I thought mother is Maya and I was about to run away. Then the same Maya came in the form of my wife. After living for some time, then I thought my wife is Maya and I was about to run away from her. Then from the other gate she came as my daughter and asked, Pa, where are you going? And finally the saint says, there is no way that I can get rid of Maya with my own ego. There is only one way to surrender this ego to God, because ego is Maya. If you feel you have conquered Maya egotistically, then the ego of conquering Maya is bigger than the previous ego. Therefore, ego cannot conquer ego. There is this way of joyful, humble, devotional surrender, knowing that God is great, is that which makes your entire life absolutely happy and peaceful. It will never stop body in continuing its journey, but as you heard yesterday from Lord Dattatreya, your mind will be restful, completely peaceful, saturated with this devotion, knowing that God is going to take care every little detail in your life. And you relax, surrendering this big burden at the feet of the Lord. Otherwise it will be the same story of sitting in a train and carrying our own luggage on our head, thinking that the poor train already is carrying the luggage of so many, why should I bother? And you definitely give him the title fool. Because even when he is carrying upon his head sitting in the train, You know, both him and his luggage are carried by the same train. Therefore, it is knowledge and wisdom to know that the train which carries you can carry your luggage as well. Suppose you decided egotistically to conquer Maya, then what will happen? I will tell you these things. See, the Hindu masters, the sages were so clever that the highest philosophy they wanted to communicate through little stories and songs so that you cannot forget it. Otherwise, it's very intricate, very difficult to understand. The story is sage Narada, one who is very dear to Krishna. He goes to that Lord Mahavishnu. He has easy access there because he sings. If you sing the holy name of God, you need not fix an appointment. You have direct access, always. He is a singing saint, Narada. Mahavishnu gave him darshan and said, I have been sitting here for a long time. God means to sit in one place. And now I would like to walk a little bit. So let us go for a walk. Now Lord Vishnu and Narada were walking. Narada said, Oh great God, for a long time I have been meditating and associated with you. Despite of that, I have not asked you this one very, very important question. I want you to favor me with an answer today. You are very busy. All people are calling you with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Therefore, right now, people are all sleeping, and therefore this is my time now. Kindly help me. Vishnu said, what is it that you want? Would you kindly show me a little bit of your Maya? That's what I want to know. Mahavishnu said, my own other self Shiva, my own navel-born son Brahma, they were always wondering, what is this Vishnu Maya? And even to them, I have not revealed this truth. Sage Narada, you are very dear to me, but why do you want to know about what is Maya and all? I can give you many more opportunities of going round and round the world, universe, as you always roaming about and singing, dancing above the clouds. Any amount of siddhis or powers I will give you. Why do you want to know what is my Maya? That which is not known to anyone, that is what I want to know. Mahavishnu, kindly do me this favor. Show me a little bit of your Maya. Okay. See the lake there? Mahavishnu said, see the lake there? Jump. Then you will know my Maya. Is it that simple? Narada jumped into the lake. Now began completely another story. The story is, when he came out of water, he was no more sage Narada. He was a beautiful young maiden called Sushila. This is from Matsya Purana. It's not something I made or something. It is from Matsya Purana. The greatest story, listen. It is the story of you and me. We were all originally very beautiful spirits, one with God. We wanted God show me a little bit Maya, now He is showing. And we are all in it, MucknMaya. You see, it's our story, myths and symbols. So when Narada came out, there is no veena, there is no lute, which he used to play, the musical instrument. It is not there. And all that matted lock hand, ochre robe, nothing is visible. That manly voice, so wonderful, it is not there anymore. He has become a woman. Beautiful woman. Not only he has become woman, he forgot that he was Narada. Do you remember who you were? MucknMaya means that. It is your story. It's not mythology, it is your story. Narada completely forgot who he was. Who will leave such a young maiden just to be alone there? That prince, Kashi Raja's son, who was roaming about in search of a beautiful woman, came across and he married her. Narada became married now. He doesn't remember that he was Narada. Forgetfulness is Maya. Maya is the veil that makes you forget who you are, who you were. Now we had, I should not say anymore he, she, Sushila. Sushila, who is Narada, who became Sushila, the woman, married to the prince of Kashi, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then twins, 7. 7 children. Year after year. Narada completely forgot lot of children, relatives, friends, in-laws, mother-in-law, so many, big family, joint Hindu family, palace, everything. After a few years, when Narada as Sushila got attached to everyone, unfortunately there was a big war. The enemy troop came and killed all her children and all her in-laws, her husband. She alone was left in that family. Who can fathom her agony, her affliction, her grief? One by one, lifting the dead bodies, she kept upon a huge pyre, funeral pyre. And with great agony and suffering, she herself lit the funeral pyre. When the fire was ablaze, consuming all her children, all her relatives, she couldn't contain it anymore, therefore she threw herself into the funeral pyre. Now the miracle happened. That funeral pyre was transformed into that beautiful lake. That funeral pyre and fire ablaze became the beautiful lake. And Mahavishnu, Krishna, was holding the hand, and he came out no more as Sushila, but as Narada, sage Narada. Mahavishnu asked him, "Where are your children? Where is your husband? Where is the palace? Where are the in-laws? Who are your relatives?" Narada was so embarrassed. Narayana, Narayana mai sharan tumhare, sharan tumhare, sharan tumhare, sharan tumhare, sharan tumhare, sharan tumhare. मात तात सुत दार सहोदर कोई न आवत काज हमारे नारायण शरण तुम्हारे शरण तुम्हारे शरण तुम्हारे। भवसागर जल तरन कठिन है। भवसागर जल तरन कठिन है, किस विध जाऊ पार मुरारे नारायण। Now you sing शरण तुम्हारे, 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 नारायणमय शरण तुम्हारे, शरण तुम्हारे, शरण तुम्हारे, शरण तुम्हारे। गोविंदा रामा जय जय, गोपाला रामा जय जय, गोपाला रामा जय जय, गोविंदा रामा जय जय, गोपाला रामा, गोविंदा रामा, राम राम गोविंदा गोविंद, प्रहलाद वरद गोविंदा गोविंद, ध्रुव वरद गोविंदा गोविंद. This is the song of surrender, joyful surrender. When you have the knowledge that how safe you are to be in that boat of the holy name, ship of the divine name, for which the boatman is God himself. Safely he takes you across the ocean of samsara, ocean of round of rebirth, ocean of Maya. It's very interesting. In the Hindu art, epics and mythology, this entire creation of duality, the Maya, is compared to the water. The holy name is compared to a ship, and God as the oarsman, taking all the liberated beings, or to liberate them, the surrendered ones, across the ocean of Maya. Therefore it is significant to know that Narayana, the mighty being, God Almighty, is always sleeping upon the waters. See, in Sanskrit, Nara means waters, ocean. Ayana means abode. One whose abode is water, causal waters. Therefore his name is Narayana. See, I gave our Narayan, Dr. Narayan, the name maybe 15 years ago, but it may reveal the whole truth to him today. The meaning. He knows Narayana means Vishnu, but the very word meaning of Narayana. Nara means waters of Maya. Ayana means one who is above the waters. Narayana. He alone can take us across this MucknMaya, this Maya. There is another standpoint. You heard from the daily events, you heard from the Disneyland point of view, you heard scientific explanations, and you heard mythology, you heard mantra, you heard song. Now there is another way through which a Western mind can understand what is Maya. Another way. That is, Maya is not jugglery, it's not unreal, but a daily event. Maya is a daily event. Maya is facted figures. Maya is a definite statement of facts. This is another approach, Vedantic approach. Vedantic approach later will tell how fact is not truth. Those are things to think. Fact is not truth, because setting of the sun looks like a fact, but it's not truth. Like that, many examples could be given, because appearances are always deceptive. All that glitters is not gold, but it's a fact shining like gold, but it's not true. Okay, daily event is Maya. Daily, weekend also. Example. Husband died. When the wife was 6 or 7 months pregnant, her husband died. Now she worked very hard in bringing the boy up. She brought him up with hard work, educated him, and then sent to the college, sent to the university, gave him every attention, every little money she had, and made him to become well educated. And he got very good job. Until then he was good. Now he made lot of money, got into lot of friends who come for the sake of money, not the real friends, and got into every kind of habit. He would always drink, not fruit juice, but something through which every day he would make an accident or fall in the ditch and get up in the morning and say good morning. And mother was very upset about this. This is, I told you, daily event now. Facts. Statement of facts is Maya. Now mother was very, very much worried. She was expecting so much from her son. With her heart's blood, she has brought him up to that level. My son, please, please, don't drink. This is very bad habit for you. Give it up, your whole life will be ruined. And at that drunken mood, he kicked her and beat her mercilessly. The old woman was about to die. She shut her mouth, shut the door, and cried all night with a definite philosophy in her mind. I loved him so much, I gave all that which I had to educate him. And now for giving him a good advice, I got my reward. I tell this to you, God, I should have loved you. I learned that lesson now, too late in my life. Hereafter, I will never look at him. I will never call him my son anymore. I am finished. I have no more attachment. I learned my lesson. I did always good to him. He did only bad things to me. That is the end. I will never look at him again. All night she cried with this philosophy. By morning he got up, and by the time that drunken mood is not there, in the drunken mood what he did, he doesn't remember. So as usual he has to rush to the office now. The mother always used to bring him the breakfast. Therefore he calls, Mom, where is my breakfast? I have to go only 10 minutes more. Otherwise I will not have the parking place. Now that word, Mom, began pulling the very intestine of that old lady. No, she is telling to herself, No, I would never look at him. I have pledged this to God. He has kicked me, he has insulted me. He was about to kill me. But second call, Mom, I have to go. Where is my breakfast? Well, he will go without breakfast. I need not look at his face. I will just prepare the breakfast and push it on the table and shut the door. Statement of facts. There is no jugglery, nothing. Statement of facts. Now she comes and prepares that without looking at him, pushes that on the table, and closes the door. He doesn't understand. He doesn't remember what he did last night in the drunken mood. Now he ate his breakfast. He thought perhaps he is sick. And then he was about to go. So I will see you in the evening. Bye-bye. And sat in his car. And the old lady with tears gushing like the Ganges came and, no, I have decided all night not to look at his face again. No, no, she is telling, and still her hands open the window and look at him like. Car has already started. Car has already started and she is crying. And then she tells to herself, is it not my ego? When he was a small boy, didn't he kick me several times per day? Didn't I kiss the foot that kicked me? Now if he is grown up, what does that matter? After all, he is my baby. He is my son. And she calls, hello. This is daily events, is Maya. When it is painful to you, you decide, quit everything and go with Guruji for pilgrimage. And when the nature smiles at you, you think maybe not this year, like Jagga. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. See? You will never know to whom the call comes, at what time. Every day this is happening in our life. And again the nature smiles, gives us a bread, and we forget. After all, he is my honey. He is my darling. There's nothing wrong, but it is what is known as Maya. What is the message? Message is all of us are in Maya. That is the message. Those who have gone little higher by devotional surrender to that Divine Mother, she holds them. Or God as oarsman, those who are sitting on the ship of the Divine Name, He will take them across Mrityu Samsara Sagara. Means birth, death cycle, these waters of Maya. He will take them across. And therefore, the sooner we get to this knowledge that this is the same thing, cycles of time, round of rebirth, same thing happening again and again and again. How long? Endlessly. Like this I could go on with this Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, as Shankaracharya teaches. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Samsare khalu dustare rupaya pare pahi murare bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudhamate. Because Narada was a devotee, therefore because of his persuasion God showed him Maya, and during the Maya, what are the things he saw? He became a woman, she begot children, she had husband, she had in-laws, she had palace, she had this, she had that. all that was not real. She felt that it is real because she wanted to see the Maya of God. Therefore, in Maya, it looks like so many years have passed. I am a man, you are a woman, I am a husband, you are a wife, I am a father, you are the son. All these things are definitely not real. Compared to reality, this is a dream. Maya is a dream. In the dream, a man who went to a marriage of his friend saw a beautiful girl in the dream. Because he was thinking, all my friends are married, some of them have become granddaddies, I am not yet married. What is wrong with me? Like that he was feeling miserable. Those who are married, they are thanking those who are unmarried. Those who are married, they are thanking those who are unmarried. Look, Shama, how happy he is. Look, another person with brahmachari, how happy he is. Like that. Those who are married think that way, these people are happy. The unmarried are looking at the family, the children, oh, family dinner, how happy they are, how happy they are. Like that, these people think. Lawyer thinks doctor is happy. Doctor thinks lawyer is happy. Doctor and lawyer thinks, oh, those financial, economical, those people, oh, they make millions. Finally, everyone say, oh, Guruji is very happy. Guruji is unhappy when you are not coming to the lecture. Otherwise, he is happy. I was shouting at Jaga today. I am unhappy when Oakland people are not turning up. I am going to shift this headquarters to Los Angeles. Because there are so many people who are ready. And Detroit. Whereas Detroit sister want to move to San Francisco. Look at the Maya. I go to Detroit. She will come here. Just to recognize, I am telling all our folks everywhere. Awakening, awakening. Everything is good. But everything is Maya. Maya is dream. We are in the dream world. We are all dreaming. We are in the fantasy world. We are all dreaming. It looks like, no, I am awake, awake. Not that awake. Awakening to the truth. Compared to that, this is dream. So in the dream, the man got married because he went for a marriage party and thought about marriage, slept. There was no girl coming to marry him, unfortunately. So in the dream, she came. In the dream, he got married. He has only that one little room there and the same bed, not king size or queen size, little bed. In the dream, when she came, he wanted to give her space, therefore she moved. He moved. He really moved, thinking that wife has come. In dream, 1 year passes like a minute, a baby was there. For the baby and the mother, more space is required. He really moved and fell down. His head was hit to the ground. He opened his eyes, neither wife nor child. Mosquitoes and the bed. He saw, oh, same thing when you are awakened to the truth. All this life, many, many years of living the life, like Narada becoming Sushila, you will feel all this is definitely a dream. Maya is drama. Maya is dream. Maya is illusory power. Maya is statement of facts, and fact is not truth. I have proved you long ago. It appears like. The way, therefore, easy way is to see everything, word, thought, deed, everything to offer, mentally relegating all the duties to the Supreme, keeping the body as a service, mentally to remain in tune with the Lord. Any minute, any moment, throb of the heart, pulse rate may stop. Again we will be put in the same cycle of birth, death. Millions of lives you can come, still it is Maya, still it is dream. As long as you come without awakening, this is an endless subject. Because Maya, only by the grace of God and surrender. Surrender invokes the grace. Maya comes to an end. As there is no continuity of this talk, in Los Angeles we had 3 days discussion. I am going to tell you a story with which we shall conclude, so that you know the cycles of time, space, causation. Look, in science, time is Maya. If you want to know from scientific point of view, time is Maya, space is Maya, causation is Maya. That is what Dr. Einstein calls relativity. Now you write a thesis on that, a great book, and then you know how the ancient theory of Maya is the modern relativity. And relativity naturally implies the absolute. Without absolute, there is no relativity. Time and the space are the medium for that. And time is Maya. You may tell Guruji it is time, then I say it is Maya. Let us be little timeless today, to conclude. Timeless dimension. Now timeless is called Ananta. You know, timeless is called Ananta. Ananta is the bed of Vishnu. You know why he sleeps on the snake? Water is snake, time is snake, space is snake, causation is snake, coiled energy is snake. Upon the coiled energy of time, space and causation, Lord Panduranga is sleeping. Yoga Nidra. That's why it's called Shesha Shayana or Ananta Shayana. What a grand idea of the rishis to see this. Now you may finally ask me a question, who saw all these things? Who saw? No one tells. It's not available in Stanford University books. It is not in Harvard University either. Berkeley University, I studied so many years, we never saw. Who saw these things? Human beings can see these? There was one such a great sage. That is the story. Fantastic story. Fantastic. Shall I tell it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mother, what do you say? Shall I tell it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh. So that means that story should be fantastic. Markandeya, ever-living master. What is his name? Markandeya. Markandeya. Say that. Markandeya. Now make a movie, 20th Century Fox, on this subject. How long you can just see somebody robbing a bank and all the cars chasing him. How long you can see such movies? I am fed up. Make these movies now. Markandeya. Markandeya, the great sage, he was given by Shiva that blessing of ever-living masters. You don't think, please, ever-living masters means very happy. They will have a lot of trouble. Even to live for 50 years, 60 years is great job here. Ever-living masters. Oh my God, their troubles you do not know. Now listen. Now listen, their troubles. Now this story, everyone should listen. You will never get it again. And Markandeya saw so many cyclic rests. You know what is a cyclic rest? The end of the day of Brahma. 4,320,000,000 human years. It's a mere day. When that ended, the cosmic night began. It is the light years in science. There's no wonder. It looks like mythology. But it is scientifically said by Dr. Einstein, light years. So, cosmic night of Brahma, during which time the cosmic fire, cosmic air, everything squeezing one from the other, water everywhere, removing the smell principle from the earth, and earth is dissolved. Scorching fire of the third eye of Shiva, water is dried up. Cosmic air, fire is put out. Cosmic ether sucked the air. And that cosmic ego merged into the primordial energy, Maya. And everything was complete rest. There is nothing, there is no one. And during that time, the giant Mahavishnu, absorbing even Brahma and all the creation inside him, had a yogic slumber upon the relativity. The absolute was reclining. When there was no sun, no moon, no stars, no creation, no name, no form, in that void, in that nothingness, the Parabrahman, the Supreme Panduranga, mighty giant like a huge, see that 108-foot Vithala which we are thinking, that is that mighty Mahavishnu in the reclining posture. In South Indian temples it is shown like that Ananta Shayana, God in reclining posture. That is the Shantakaram Bhujaga Shayanam, meditation in the puja. And he was snoring. That snore of Mahavishnu is the cosmic melody of rest. The greatest song ever heard was that inhalation and exhalation of Mahavishnu. Treat him from that level. Do not compare him to your level and your snoring. If I continue 10 minutes more, someone will snore here. So don't compare with that. Feel the breath of Mahavishnu. Other than that, there was nothing. And that breath was Om, Om all the time. Because it is not a ignorance slumber. Not slumber that which is due to ignorance. Not tamasic. It's a yogic slumber. In yogic slumber, you may look like very restful and sleeping, but you are wide awakened. That's called yoga nidra. The masters always teach that. When you want, in the midst of hectic activity, 2 minutes of sleep, even while you are driving, until you practice it, don't do it, please. But the greatest masters do. Even Napoleon did it. If you read the Napoleon story, in the midst of all those battle that is going on, upon his horse, he would just take 2 minutes rest. Complete rest. This is true. He never knew that he was a yogi, but he had that power to completely withdraw and just take that rest. And that 2 minutes rest is so powerful than 8 hours of rolling on the bed with the sleeping pills. You see, that is called the yogic slumber. Mahavishnu in that yogic slumber was resting, absorbing all creation inside him. There was only one American in the United States who can understand the beauty of this story. And he prematurely died. You know, he is a great professor called Zimmer. The last name is Zimmer. First name I forgot. And he, yeah. So he is very powerful in knowing this, because he should be a great sage from the past life who is born in America to teach Americans about the symbology of these stories. Extraordinary. So this is explained in Markandeya Purana, Matsya Purana. The sage Markandeya is traveling inside the belly of the almighty giant Vishnu, because there are no lokas outside. All lokas, the whole creation is absorbed like the tortoise tucking its limbs inside. So inside Mahavishnu, when everything was taken in, this ever-living master alone, everyone else is in complete rest. He alone is wandering, having big pilgrimage. He was wandering and wondering of all these pilgrimage centers, everything inside the belly of this Mahavishnu. But while he was traveling, suddenly he slipped, because in that snoring, the mouth was a little open of the mighty Vishnu. So as he was pilgrimage, he came to the throat chakra of Vishnu, and when he was exhaling, poor Markandeya, the sage, was thrown out like a balloon. He was thrown out. And what was there outside? See, this which baffles the mind of man. Outside there was nothingness. How can you imagine that? Darkness and darkness and darkness, all that he was feeling of an abysmal depth of an ocean in which he was thrown. How long he cannot count because there is no time. Width, nothing he can see, there is no light. But just he was experiencing drowning and swimming. He cannot die, even though he had fear that he may die. He cannot die because he is ever-living master. Shiva has given him the blessing. Look at the trouble of the ever-living master now. It was really a freezing fear. In that vast compass, he cannot see, he cannot hear anything. But as he went on swimming, without knowing the direction, he came across that sound. Hum. He never knew that he has emerged out of the mouth of some giant Vishnu there. He couldn't see. But he began seeing through the sound. What is this great sound? This looks like the breath of the universe, out of which everything comes. And where am I? Am I inside or outside? What is outside it? Everything is inside, that which I am familiar with, the name and the form. So he approached the giant Vishnu, and one inhalation sucked the sage Markandeya inside again. Through the throat chakra he descended down. And now he was comfortable, air conditioned. He was comfortable because he can see inside the belly of Vishnu all the Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha, all the lokas, all the rivers, all the oceans, inside the belly of this cosmic person. And again in this journey, how long the time passed he never knew, another Maya was shown by Vishnu. Because he was again, during the exhalation, came near the mouth and was thrown out. Now he got familiar with outside also. But this time it was not a giant Meru mountain-like form, but there was an ancient light which was shown as a banyan tree. Underneath the banyan tree, upon a banyan leaf, he saw a blue light sucking its own toe in the form of a newborn baby. This is considered as the greatest meditation by the sages of the Himalaya. In that cyclic rest, where the time, space and causation, the Maya, was sucked by the Lord who is above Maya, he is showing himself now to sage Markandeya. Markandeya has seen more than 8 cyclic rest, but this is the first kind he could remember, where he saw underneath that banyan tree in the vastness of that ocean of nothingness, he saw something in the midst of nothing, and he realized that if it is nothingness, how could nothingness exist unless something created the nothingness? You understand? Buddhism and Zen could take you up to nothingness. There's one step further. How could nothingness exist unless something which has created the nothingness? And that something he saw. That nothingness is called Shunya. That something which created the nothingness is called Purna. That which was full. Unless that fullness is there, nothingness cannot exist. Nothingness exists in the fullness. And that fullness is Purna, Brahma. And that is what he saw. And here is the meditation, what he saw. Kararavindena padaravindam mukharavinde viniveshayantam. Vatasya patrasya puteshayanam balam mukundam manasa smarami. Markandeya, the great sage, saw that this blue light comprising itself in that small banyan leaf, Vatapatra. This became the greatest painting, greatest meditation of India. That Sri Krishna, Mukunda, is Kararavindena Padaravindam, means by his lotus hand he has pulled the toe of his lotus feet. Mukharavinde viniveshayantam. Because everyone in all religions always say, meditate on the feet of God, taste the nectar of the feet or lotus feet of God, merge in the lotus feet of God, worship the lotus feet of God. In no religion, no one says worship the nose of God, enter into the ears of God or anything. Everyone only say feet, feet, feet. Therefore, God had no time to find out why people call only feet. What is the taste they found in the lotus feet? He had no time. When there was no time, that was his time to find out what is the taste of his toe. And that is why he, putting the toe into his mouth, he was finding the taste. Why the souls are constantly asking the lotus feet. And that is the meditation given. Vatasya patrasya puteshayanam. Greater than the greatest has become smaller than the smallest. And he is called Balam, the darling child, Mukundam. He is the Lord of the universe. I meditate on that blue light in the ocean of my consciousness. That is what Markandeya saw. And he was inspired to ask. He was so happy to see that. And therefore he asked, May I know who you are? He was swimming in that ocean of nothingness. He had fear also because of the nostril of the giant Vishnu, which sucked him long ago, he remembers. So he was afraid to go very near. At the same time, very enchanting is the baby. Therefore he thought his nose is very small, he cannot just inhale me like that. So he came a little nearer and asked, May I know who you are? And that little baby began speaking so clear like the rumbling of a cloud, telling, Oh child, come on, come near. Markandeya was very upset because no one ever called him a child. He was the ancient ever-living master. He was living for aeons and cycles and cycles. And this little newborn one, cradled in that one banyan leaf, with big voice, telling, Oh child, don't be afraid of me. Come on. Before going near, Markandeya could not contain. He said, I am sorry, I am upset with you. You have no respect for me. The devas and angels always worship me. I am the ever-living master. Look at my beard. Look at my beard. Look at my hair, matted locks. Oh, you newborn babe, how can you call me a child? I know you. I know you. I am the one in the name of Shiva who gave blessings to your daddy and mommy before you were born. I am the one who, in the name of Shiva, gave blessing to your father Mrakandu to have you. And I am the one who appeared and destroyed the death in the name of Mratyunjaya and gave you the ever-living blessing. I am the universal truth. I am Mahavishnu, who sucked you when you were thrown outside into the abyss of nothingness. As you are very devoted to me, my child, I am the ancient person. Even the great grandsire Brahma is born of my navel. The cycles rotate and revolve. Like the tortoise, I manifest my limbs, and that is creation. And I withdraw in my play. Then everything is withdrawn. What you saw outside is Maya, what you saw inside is Maya. What you see in the form of blue light, he is the Lord of Maya. My breath is so when I inhale. My breath is hum when I exhale. I am that I am. And the light penetrated his being. And immediately, the so-called little God is greater than the greatest, smaller than the smallest. And Markandeya was sucked again by the inhalation of soul and dropped inside. And inside he saw no more wandering now, because he began by the light that is given to him. That how Indras and humanity and cycle after cycle is only his play of manifestation and unmanifestation. His closing and opening of the lashes of his eyes is a cyclic beginning, is opening, and closing his eyes and going to slumber is a cyclic rest. And Markandeya thereafter never wanted to question, never wanted to wander about, but sat because he began hearing the sweetest melody of the inhalation and exhalation, the breath of Mahavishnu. He meditated by making his breath the same way of inhalation so and exhalation hum, so, hum, so, hum, and realized the truth forever and went beyond all creations, manifestations and unmanifestations by knowing the truth. Therefore the message, one is the devotional joyful surrender, another is to meditate on your breath with the knowledge of so, hum. I am that I am. Let us conclude with this meditation. Kindly stand up. Hum so hum, parama hum so hum, parama, parama hum so hum, parama hum so hum, parama hum so, parama hum so, parama hum so. God is within me as I am. God is within me as I am. God's breath is Om, Om, Om. God's breath is Om, Om, Om. Beyond Maya, beyond ego, beyond Maya, beyond ego. Holy melody hums always. Holy melody hums always. Hum so hum, parama hum so. Soul is singing hum so hum. Soul is singing. Breath is sounding hum so hum. Breath is sounding. Noises merge in the voice of God. Noises merge in the voice of God. I am that I am. Hum so hum. I am that I am. Hum so hum. Parama hum so hum. Parama hum so hum. Parama hum so hum. Parama. Parama hum so hum. Parama. Sit and meditate on your breath. Sit and meditate on your breath. Inhale so, exhale hum. Inhale so, exhale hum. Sit and meditate on your breath. Sit and meditate on your breath. Inhale so, exhale hum. Inhale so, exhale hum. This I am is He. I am is He. This I am is He. I am is He. I am He. Hum so hum. I am He. Hum so hum. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum parama. Hum so parama. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum. I am He. I am He. I am He. I am He. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum. Hum so hum parama. Hum so hum. 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 अर्थ योगी 28 विठेवर यो भावा मांगी रखुमाई दिशा दिव्येशु कुंडलिका भेटी परब्रह्म आलेगा धरणी वाहे भीमा उद्धरी जगा जय देव जय पांडुरंगा